Yesterday we finished the 21 million Om Mani Padme Hung recitation. Hooray! And there were hundreds of people from all around the world who joined in to do this. Of course, our Singapore supporters were avidly clicking away. But there was one inmate who did 1 million mantras. There was one young man, Lyle from San Francisco, who did 1 million mantras. And there were some people many inmates, who contributed various amounts, and then people from all over the world, and maybe Abbey people said a few, but maybe a few. But it was really nice, because it was a very nice community effort to generate compassion, to create merit through reciting the mantra and meditating on Chenrezig, and then dedicating that all for the spread of the Dharma, the long-term existence of the Dharma in our world, as represented by the construction of Chenrezig Hall. Because this will be a place which is the center of activity at the Abbey, where guests will be welcomed and have a new kitchen and a comfortable dining room. Wow! And a beautiful statue of Kuan Yin that we see as we enter. So it will really be a very welcome addition to the Abbey that will enable us to do our work of practicing the Dharma and welcoming guests here, and spreading the Dharma through the different mediums and so on that we do it. That will allow us to really increase our Dharma work, and so in that way benefit many living beings, and so that they can meet the Dharma, so they can practice the Dharma, so that they can really integrate the Dharma in their minds and become happier, and be free of suffering and have liberation and enlightenment. So, we have our long-term goals, and then we have the daily life thing of reciting Om Mani Padme Hung and meditating on compassion, and talking to the contractor and shoveling the snow out of the building, and all the other things that we have to do day by day to bring all this multitude of causes and conditions to come together for this building to arise. Because the building takes not only the physical materials, but also, our wish, our aspiration, our the way we want to be able to create virtue that inspires us to build this, and then to use it. We're not just building it; we're going to use it. And we're going to welcome everybody else around the world to come to the Abbey and use Chenrezig Hall with us. So let's rejoice at 21 million mantra recitations, and keep, the energy of the mantra in our hearts and in our minds as we go about our daily lives. So this doesn't mean that now you don't have to recite Om Mani Padme Hung anymore. I think many people kind of learned from this recitation, as you were walking around and saying it, then you saw just the benefit in your own life and your own mind when you're walking between one building and another, or washing the dishes or whatever. The benefit you personally received from keeping the mantra going in your mind, And so just because we're not counting for a specific purpose now, doesn't mean we stop saying the mantra, because we can see the benefit, so we can keep doing it.